If we could beat a team like Real Madrid, then surely that means we're good enough to win the Champions League. Hello, welcome to part 57 of the Hollywood Dream, and coming up in today's episode, we do have our Champions League fixtures against Real Madrid and Lazio. So, form since the last episode hasn't been the greatest. We've actually only won one game, and that was a game against Arsenal. Then the rest of them we lost. So we lost against Man United, narrowly just by one goal. And we lost against AS Monaco 2-1 in the Champions League, 1-0 to Brentford, which wasn't the best result. We did get knocked out by Chelsea in the Carabao Cup fourth round, which I'm not too bothered about. Then unfortunately, narrowly lost against Nottingham Forest. I mean, the games we did lose, they've all been by one goal, which isn't the worst defeats in the world, but it is slightly alarming. But we do need to start picking up some points, because the league table does currently look like this. With 10 games played of the season, we do sit 10th in the table, only 2 points behind Tottenham, who do sit 7th, and 5 points behind Everton, who sit 4th. Arsenal down in the relegation zone. That is quite absolutely absurd. That is, quite frankly, they could get relegated. I've never had a big top 6 team get relegated ever in one of my saves, but this season could be the first. Liverpool came close to getting relegated last season. I don't think they were. I think they finished mid-table, but they certainly did the relegation places. But hopefully that does happen. Hopefully we can get a win against Real Madrid. Obviously that game is going to be quite a tricky game. I'm not expecting a decent result from it at all. So the lineup will be Henderson in goal, back four, Mollard, Kushnerov, Snape and McNeil, Hunter and Taylor in the midfield. Then we've got Muller on the right, Kabanga in the middle, Sidri on the left. No, I'm going to play Moretti on the left. Then we've got Salia up front. Come on, lads, let's hopefully get a decent result. If we could get a win, that'd be great. But obviously, I will take a draw all day, every day against Real Madrid. Los Blancos, probably, I don't know if they're the best team in the world, but they're definitely probably one of the top 10 teams in the world in terms of reputation. Very, very good team, very good players. I think they've got Diego Costa in goal. Courtois, I presume, has probably retired. He's probably long gone at this point. They've got a Sidri as well. Sidri is quite a popular player name, I presume. They've still got Bellingham all these years. Gagu, can we get... I mean, Dean Henderson gets fingertips to it, but it's just not enough to keep the ball out of the back of net. I think we definitely need to get in a new goalkeeper, whether that's in January or we wait until the end of the season, because that is just absolutely embarrassing unless we do make the gamble and go with Goran Smajic, which at the moment it's looking like it, because it's 2-0 to Real Madrid. Eden Militao with the second goal of the day, and 10 minutes played, not even 10 minutes played, and 9 minutes. Already 2 goals down. It's not the best start, but we are against Real Madrid. I'm not expecting anything good to happen in this game now. So if we can just avoid an absolute smashing, that would be positive. I'll take that all day long. Hunter has got the ball. Taylor plays the ball through to Salia. Come on, Salia. That's poor. I think he should pass it. I think he should have looked to try and get the ball to someone, or just cut it across goal. Kushnerov has got the ball. Can we just try and get a goal in this first half? And then once we get one goal, I know we can possibly grab another. Salia with a header puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-1 with just under half an hour left to play of the first half. That's a great cross. Whoever got the assist, absolutely brilliant, and a superb play from Fartag Salia. Just one goal we need to level the scoreline. If we can get that goal before half time, I reckon we can probably won't win the game, but we can definitely grab a few more in the second half. That I thought we were going to give a penalty, but I think it was a a clear-cut dive from the Real Madrid player. I think it was Bellingham that went down in the box. Same, can you get a foot onto it? You don't, but well done, same. I don't think that side tackle was necessary, but we've still got Moretti has got the ball intercepted beautifully. Come on. Now well, I was hoping we'd go on the break, but it was a misplaced pass to Cabangu, and Real Madrid pretty much got the ball back straight away with 5 minutes left to play of the first half. Still currently just a 1 goal in the lead for Real Madrid. That's not, I mean, it started off pretty bad, but we sort of got back into it towards the end of the first half. I mean, Sardia scored in the 80th minute, so I mean, the first half was pretty simple, apart from 2 goals conceded. We performed pretty well. Hopefully we can grab this equalising goal, ideally in this second half. It's going to have to happen in this second half because there's no other halves to be played. Taylor has got the ball. Kishinov, can we get the ball into the box, please? McNeil has the chance to cross it. Sardia, how the hell have you put that wide? That should have been a goal. That should have been the equaliser, but we've got plenty of time left to play. Cabangu is going to make way for Montserrat. Hunter is going to make way for Bricio Diaz, and I think we'll also get off Mular for coming on for Alan Sheehan, who has requested a transfer away from the club, so I suspect he will be leaving us during the January transfer window, so I suspect there will be some movements in the next episode, I hope. And maybe a couple signings. I'm not sure what positions. Probably, definitely another right winger. Sheehan with an interception. And Sardia puts the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-2 with 15 minutes left to play on our league phase game against Real Madrid. Oh, I would absolutely love it if we could get a win. Absolutely love it. Because obviously a win will take us back up into the top 8. Diaz whips in the corner. Sardia. Oh my days, that could have been his hat-trick, but unfortunately hits the crossbar. Mollard, Taylor, go on, Sardia, Diaz, shoot! Oh my god, it's a good save from Diego Costa, who does put the ball out for a corner ball, which Montserrat is going to whip in. Come on, just get the header on target. Obviously get on someone's head first. Not like that, but hopefully Moretti can get to the ball. He does. Come on. Oh, that's unfortunate. I think we certainly looked like we're going to possibly try and grab a third goal, but Real Madrid have got the ball on the edge of the area, and João Rego puts the ball into the back of the net for the third goal for Real Madrid. Hopefully, might get disallowed. It has been disallowed. I wasn't really expecting that. I thought that was going to be awarded, but that's very tight. That's very tight. That's why I thought it was going to be allowed, because I thought that was on. But thankfully, it has been disallowed, and it looks like we are going to hold on for the 2-2 draw against Los Blancos. But Moreira, thankfully, hits the crossbar from his shot from range, and we do hold on to the 2-2 draw against Real Madrid, which is the result which I'm 100% happy about. I was almost half expecting them to lose that game, but we got the draw. A very good result. We are still in the top 24, not the top 8, just the playoff spots at the moment, but still plenty of games left to go of the league phase. But the next match coming up will be our Champions League game against Lazio. Before we do play our game against Lazio in the Champions League, we've got a couple of good results to tell you about. One, the fact we did beat Aston Villa and Bournemouth. We beat Aston Villa 3-2. It wasn't the simplest of matches. We were 2-1 down coming to the 90th minute. Then Moretti got an equaliser in the 90th minute. Then Rasmus Name with a 97th minute winner. There was only 6 minutes at a time in that game as well. So that was a very good victory there. Bournemouth, we absolutely smashed them 3-1. Sidre, I didn't realise he got a hat-trick in that game, but very, very good performance from him. He is just getting better and better each game he plays for us. Within a couple of seasons, he's going to be better than Sardia. and better than probably Muller than what he was up front. So that's been very, very good. There's been a couple off the pitch problems, not with us, but with Liverpool. They have gone into administration. They've been deducted 9 points and they're down to 17th. All their players, or most of their players, have been listed by the club, which Liverpool are in spot of bother. Dare I say it, they might get relegated at the end of this season. I mean, that's quite a recent thing. They went into administration 16th of November, so only 10 days ago. They are in huge heap of problems. I'm not going to dwell into it because I couldn't care less. I hate Liverpool on this game. Don't mind them in real life, but just on this game, they're just awful to play against. So hopefully they get relegated along with Arsenal, who are also struggling. They have just sat their manager Pep Guardiola, and they're playing against Bayern Munich, managed by Jurgen Klopp. That'd be fun, that game. But hopefully we can get a win against Lazio. We currently sit 15th. They sit 24th in the league phase. So a win obviously will hopefully take us into the top 8, if not put us close within reaching distance. So the lineup will be Henderson in goal. I'm still unsure whether we get a new goalkeeper in January. We've still got December to play through, but then I'll make my decision before the next episode. So then we've got a back four: Mollard, Schurz, Snape and Talby, Hunter and Taylor in the midfield. Then we've got Sosacek on the right, Kabangu in the middle, and Sidre on the left. Really? I mean, he is a 3.5 star player on the left, but we've already got 2 left because I think Moretti can play this game. Then we've got Salia up front. Come on, lads. Let's hopefully get another win. Hopefully another win in the Champions League. Obviously, drew our last Champions League game 2 against Real Madrid. So hopefully we can try and get back to winning ways. Obviously, past 2 games in the Champions League have been a defeat and a draw. So I'm hopeful we can get the 3 points today. Hopefully take us within a couple points of the top 8, if not goal difference. That would be the absolute dream scenario with 3 games left to play of the league phase after this game. Come on, lads, let's hopefully try and get at least a couple goals in this first half. So as it stands, we are 2 points behind 8th place Galatasaray, who do sit just inside the top 8. There's multiple teams on like 10 points, but Galatasaray who do occupy the final round of 16 spot. That's not a good start. I think it was Armando Broja who put the ball into the back of the net for Lazio. Not the best of starts, but is that Armando Broja? It is Armando Broja, now 30 years old, valued at over 70 million. That's absolutely ridiculous. But with 25 minutes left to play of the first half, only the 3 shots on goal, none of them have been on target. So that's slightly worrying, but I'm sure we can definitely grab an equaliser at some stage of this game, albeit this first half or not. Sosacek has got the ball. Mollard, come on, now a perfect crossing opportunity. That was I think he took a little bit too long, but Schurz tried to get them header away, but Conan Morani's got the ball, hits the crossbar, and thankfully Talby is there to clear up the rest of the danger. Very, very good defending, that is. Very close to being 2-0 to Lazio, but we've got a little bit lucky there. We definitely need to improve in the second half if we want any chance of trying to get at least a point or a win. If we can get at least 1 goal, I'm sure we can get 2. That's my motto. Get 1 goal, then we can push for a second. Come on, lads. Come on, we need to definitely improve. We haven't had a shot on target yet, so that's slightly alarming. A couple of injuries, so we'll get those players off. Kuznetsov is going to come on for Schurz. Kabangu off for Montserrat. I think we'll get on Isidre on for Salia. Hasn't really played well at all. We've got half an hour. I know. Schurz was going to come off anyway. Why did you have to tell me that? Right, we'll leave on Salia actually. Moretti will come off for Isidre. I think that'll be 3 changes we'll do for now. Half an hour left to play. Let's drop some more encouragement in the hope we can get ideally a few shots on target. Then we can try and get a try and get a goal. Brozier drags his shot just wide off the goal. Let's go to a attacking mentality because we're never going to score a goal on a positive mentality. And Conan Muradi has put the ball into the back of the net to make it 2-0, and those are the three. Well, at the moment, definitely the 3 points wrapped up for Lazio because with 25 minutes left to play, still 0 shots on target for us. I just don't see us getting 2 goals. Might be lucky to get 1 goal, but we're just not going to get 2 like I would have hoped for. And Montserrat, that is absolutely terrible. That is absolutely ridiculous. Should be why did we bring him on? We should have brought somebody else on instead of Montserrat, but I wouldn't have a clue who. Come on, lads, we've been absolutely awful this game. Absolutely awful, and that could have been 3-0 to Lazio. Thankfully, it wasn't. But hopefully, we can try and get try and get the clearance and hopefully stop Lazio from getting the third. Disasi has got the ball. Domagnovic, can we? Oh my god, that was lucky. A lucky block, but it is another corner for Lazio. Can we just get this one cleared, please? Sadia with the header, only as far as the Saxon. Domagnovic coming round and Sadia. Just get the ball upfield. I hope we did. I presume we did because the highlight did end. Drop some more encouragement in the hope we can get a goal. We've had 1 shot on target, but still, that is not good enough. A Saxon that could have been free. I thought we were about to give away a free kick on the edge of the area, but thankfully, it is another corner. Danger is still not over yet. Saxon is going to whip this one in. Hopefully, we can just get it cleared and hopefully go on the counter attack. So, to check, there's no one there. Oh my god, I've never seen such a bad game in all my life. The past 2 Premier League games, we've been absolutely superb, but just today, we've been absolutely awful. It's strange saying we drew 2-2 against Real Madrid. We can't even beat Lazio now. That is just absolutely ridiculous to think about. But there's 3 more games. Hopefully those games should be a little bit more simple. Talbi Sadia puts the ball into the back of it. I think that one hopefully isn't disallowed and it will be awarded, but it's just too little too late. If that goal would come 10 minutes before, might have still had a chance, but I'm not happy with that. Not happy with the performance out there whatsoever. Absolutely tragic. Definitely needs to improve in the hope we do. I mean, we are still in the top 24, but it's not an ideal place. I want to finish in the top 8, just so we don't have to go through the hideous playoffs. So, but we do have Mulder next. Obviously, that will be played off camera. Who do sit 34th, so that match should be winnable. So hopefully we can get back to winning ways in the next Champions League game. But in the meantime, I think we're just going to play through a whole host of Premier League games and the Champions League game and our FA Cup game. Then we'll come back for our final 2 Champions League phase games against Juventus and Man City. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.